You know, I must admit that I'm a traumatized individual. I'm traumatized just as well as you may be traumatized. I'm traumatized like most people who are alive to see what's going on a constant basis. I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized. I no longer trust people like I used to, right? I used to be the one to give multiple chances. I used to be the one that even when somebody backstabbed me, I still gave them the benefit of the doubt. I still believe that they could change. I still believe that, there has to be some kind of good in them, right? Right? I'm the one that'll take my shirt off and give it to a stranger. I'm the one that'll take food off my own plate and give it to the next person. That was me. But today, I'm traumatized. I don't view relationships the same like I used to. And I'm talking about relationships in all forms and fashions, right? Even relationships amongst family members, right? Relationships with day ones, relationship with close friends, and you name it. I don't give a fuck anymore, right? And I don't give a fuck because, well, people never gave a fuck about me. And maybe they were the same. Maybe they were traumatized. That's me again giving them the benefit of the doubt. That's me trying to understand things logically on why people did what they did to me, why people betrayed me, why people backstabbed me. That's me again. Still, it's innate. It's in me to want to understand people. It's in me to want to give people the benefit of the doubt. It's in me to want to give people second, thirds, and fourth chances. Is in me. And truly, that's a trait that people close to me, loved ones close to me, they love about me. They love that I can empathize with people. They love that I can sympathize with people. But if you ask me, many times I've hated this trait about myself. I hate the fact that I understand so much. I hate the fact that I try to trace things back to the very beginnings, right? Why is this person like this? Maybe he had a horrible childhood. Maybe his father was like this. Maybe his mother was like this. Maybe he went through a traumatizing experience in his life that changed him forever. Right? I always try to understand things on a deeper level. And truth be told, I just grew to hate that trait about myself. I just grew to hate it. Why must I try to understand people on this and that level? Why can't I just despise them? Why can't I just get them away from me? Why can't I just push them away? Leave me alone. I don't want to understand. I don't care about their excuses. I don't care why he's like that. I don't care why she's like that. I just want to despise them. They did me wrong, right? But when it's in you, it's in you. And sometimes you can't change what's in you. You can't change certain character traits about you. You can't change certain things about yourself that it's just in you. But overall, I'm traumatized, right? Even when I see people trying to get close to me, I see people, wanting to befriend me, right? I push them away. I push them away. I don't want any friends, right? I don't want anybody close to me besides the people that I'm responsible for, like the family that I've created, right? But besides that, I don't want anybody close to me. I don't want anybody trying to get to know me. I don't want anybody trying to, see what I like and what I don't like. I don't want people asking me my favorite food. I don't want people asking me where I like to shop, what kind of brands I like to wear, what kind of shoes I like to wear, what kind of movies I'm into. I don't care. Listen, get away from me. Get away. I'm traumatized because there's been too many people that have betrayed me. There have been too many people that backstabbed me. There's been too many people who I thought were cool, right? There's been too many people that I opened up to. There's been too many people that I thought was straight line, hard line, built like that, like that. Been too many people that I thought had my best interest in mind. There's been too many times where I came into it open arms. There's been too many times where I came into it with an open heart. I'm traumatized, right? And maybe you can relate. Maybe whoever watching this video, you can relate. You used to be that open-hearted person. You used to be that kind-hearted person. You're not anymore. Because what life does is life teaches you lessons, right? Life teaches you lessons, right? We're all children in comparison to life. See, this thing we call life has seen everything up under the sun. Life has been there, done that. We are children, no matter how old. You can be 3 to 60. You're the son and daughter of life, right? Life has seen it all. So just like a child holds his hand or her hand over a flame, over a stove, they want to see if it'll really burn them. They want to see if it'll really hurt them, right? It's a child. Children take more chances than adults, right? They're more curious than adults, right? Because when you're an adult, you think things through. You say, hey, I shouldn't do that. Hey, that I don't think that'll end right. But children, they really have to learn, right? They really have to learn. So just like a child holding their hand up on a stove and an open flame, and they finally say, ouch, damn, that hurt. That child learns. That child learns not to hold their hand over a stove again. Because now they're aware that, hey, that is hot. That is hot. That is extremely hot, and that can cause me pain. That can cause me damage, right? So just like children, remember I said we are children in comparison to life. So just like children, we're still learning as adults, right? We're still learning what this thing called life. And just like that child, right? And you probably would say that many of us adults, we're worse than children because we'll keep trying and keep trying and keep trying and keep getting burned and keep getting burned and keep getting burned. We're worse than children, right? We're worse than children because we still keep holding our hand over that open flame. We're hoping that maybe that flame isn't hot, right? Maybe that flame isn't going to burn me. But time and time again, you get burned. Time and time again, that flame shows you how hot it really is. So eventually, I got the memo. Eventually, I figured it out. Eventually, I had to learn that we no longer stay in a time period of loyalty. We no longer stay in a time period of integrity. We don't stay in a time period where everybody's kumbaya. We don't stay in a time period anymore where everybody's shaking hands and acknowledging each other's differences and making up when you break up. And no, that's not the time period we stay in anymore. So I had to get with the times. I had to get with the times. That's how you survive. That's how you adapt. People aren't built how they should anymore. Right? So I'm traumatized. And I'll never be the same again. I'll never ever be the same again. I'll never fall for the same tricks again. Because it never fails. Even sometimes I'll test the waters. I'll test the waters, right? I'll test the waters for an example. You know, I'll talk to people for a little bit. I'll start opening up a little bit. Just test them with information, right? Test them with a little something. Let's see if that information, spread like a wildfire to somebody else, right? I'll purposely, you know, be nice and things of that nature. When I'm kind at heart, but nice is a different aspect, right? So I'll be nice and see how long it takes them to, you know, start throwing shade or start using that niceness or that kindness as some kind of weakness. Like I pay extra, I pay attention to details to the T. I pay attention to people. I'm observing. I love human behavior. Like I said, like that's something that's about me, a part of me. I just love to figure out why. I love to figure out things from the very beginning. I love to know why people do this, why people do that, why people act this way. So I'll treat them with kindness and just watch them over. See how long it takes them to throw some kind of shade or to try to use that kindness as some form of weakness. It never fails today. It never fails, especially when you built different, especially when you think highly of yourself, especially when you out here putting in the work, especially when you put out here putting in the effort, right? In all aspects of life, especially when they see that is in you and on you. When they see that is in you and on you, they try to treat you some kind of way. See, here's the thing too. When you're not normal, when you're not a fucking normie, when you're not like the masses, when you think differently than the sheep, right? They treat you some kind of way. They treat you, they try to treat you like a nobody, right? They don't want to treat you like a somebody because you know that you're a somebody. You know where you're headed. You know that you're out here putting in this work. You know that, you got your head down, not distracted. You doing what needs to be done. You're putting in that work. You know that you're somebody. But see, when you have a world full of nobodies in mass, they want you to feel exactly how they feel. They want you to feel like a nobody. They want you to feel insufficient. They want you to feel depressed, right? They want you to feel exactly how they feel in the inside because they truly are nobodies. We have a bunch of nobodies walking around here. We got a bunch of sheep walking around here, right? We got a bunch of NPCs, as I would say, up around here, up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me. There's a bunch of NPCs around here. Nobody wants to stand out for the fear of being different. Nobody wants to be different. Nobody wants to be themselves. So best believe when you're actually being yourself, right? When you're actually being who you truly genuinely are, people like to treat it as some kind of weakness. People want to treat you some kind of way, right? And not a good way, right? So those friends that you had, those family members that you had, right? That's the reason why they treated you that way. Because they didn't have the balls, the cojones to be themselves. So the fact that you're out here trying to be yourself, oh, we can't allow that. We got to bring him down to our level. We got to bring him down, knock his ass down. Let's throw rocks and hide our hands. So you got a lot of people out here, they're throwing rocks and hiding their hands, right? And how much you try to stay up out the way, no matter how much you try to stay away from people, no matter how much you try to not let people get close to you, not let people know certain information about you, they'll still find a way to inject themselves into your life. I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized because I don't really have hope for humanity, right? I have hope for the chosen ones, and you know, you know who you are. I have hope for the people in this community, the people who have taken the after pill. I have hope for you because you're aware of all of this. You're aware of all the BS. You're aware of all the nonsense. You're aware of the ways of the world, and you, like me, are also traumatized. You can't trust a soul. I don't trust a soul. Things have gotten so complicated. Things have gotten so nasty. Things have gotten so goddamn evil. I don't trust a soul. I don't trust my own mama. I don't trust my own daddy. I'm looking at my daughter. Yeah. I don't trust my bitch. Yeah. But it's how it is. And it's for survival. It's for survival. Right? See, you got a bunch of coyotes running around here. They ain't no lions. They ain't lions. They ain't really wolves. Right? See, coyotes, they're fake predators, right? They're fake predators. Yeah, they do a little hunting, right? Yeah, they do a little something. It's not really something you want to get bit by, but they ain't really bold like that. Coyotes ain't bold. Nobody ever said, I want to be a coyote. Nobody want to be no goddamn coyote. Coyotes are bottom feeders, right? Coyotes, they really running mobs, right? They really need a group to really survive. The masses are a bunch of goddamn coyotes. They ain't no wolves. They ain't no lions. See, I'm a wolf, right? I can stand on 10 toes. I can stand it. I can take the heat by myself, right? I can take how many coming at me? 10 at a time? Okay, cool. How many coming at me? 20 at a time? That's cool too. How many coming at me? 100 at a time? Well, I'ma die trying. That shit don't phase me. That shit don't phase me at all. I'm really a wolf. I'm really a lion. I'm really built like that. I'm really built like that. I got different DNA. That shit really run in my veins. Even to this day, you still got people throwing their little shots. You still got people throwing their little subliminals. Yeah, you think I don't know who you are. I know who you are. You think I don't see it? You know I see it. People will still do it. Especially these weak ass, bitch made ass men. Most men out here are pussy. They can't really stand on 10 toes. They need groups, right? They need groups. See, if you ever notice, if you really built like that, if you really like that, people need groups to take you down. They can't never do it individually. You're too powerful for them to do it individually. They need groups. They need groups to come at you. They need groups to attack you. They fucking coyotes, bottom feeders, right? They wait until you kill the prey to come around. They wait until you make the kill to come around. They listen. You you really the star. You really the star of the show. They copy you, right? See, I pay attention. I pay attention. See, people, when you really like that, people want to copy you, right? You call them, they're called copycats, right? They try to copy you. They want to mimic you, right? They want to follow your suit because really you really a born leader, right? You're a wolf. You're a lion. You really built like that. It's really in your DNA. You really a chosen one, right? They want to follow you, right? They know that they're sheep. They know that they're weak. See, everybody can't be strong. Everybody can't be strong. That's why so many people getting stabbed in the back. That's why we seeing so many betrayals out here. That's why so many men out here are so lonely. That's why so many men are out here, taking the loner route. They're taking the loner route because they realize that maybe this is best for me. Some men are waking up and they're discovering that the masses are sheep. They're sheeps and coyotes. They're waking up to the bullshit. I'm traumatized. And it'll always be like this. There's no going back. There's no unseeing all of this shit. There's no unseeing this. There's no undoing this, right? You betray me, I don't want you to come back around. You stab me in the back, I don't want you to come back around. I don't need you back around me. I don't care for you to come back around me, right? Have a good life. God bless you. God bless you, sir. God bless you, ma'am. I don't care about no day ones. I don't care if you related to me. I don't care if you extended family. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. Because when it was my turn, you didn't show up and show out. When it was my turn, you showed me your true colors. When it was my turn, you turned your back. I'm traumatized. I don't trust a soul, right? I don't trust a politician. I don't trust a banker. I don't trust a child. I don't trust nobody, right? Until they show me otherwise. But yeah, most people are not capable of showing me otherwise. But that's just the route that I was given. This is a life that I was given. And this is the route that I shall walk. This is the route that I shall take. And for those of you who are taking the same route, something is bigger out there for you. There is something at the end of the rainbow. You will be rewarded. Just stay on the route. Stay locked in. People are going to continue to shoot arrows at you. People are going to continue to try to stab you in your back. People are going to continue to try to get close to you. Don't let them get close. Don't trust the soul. Trust in God, right? Trust in Christ. Or whatever you believe in, trust. Trust that whatever you believe in, you know, he got your back. He knows what's best. So continue to walk the walk because the enemies won't change. The enemy is going to continue to do what enemies do, which is bullshit that enemies do, which is bullshit that bottom feeders do. They're going to continue to be who they are. Don't expect them to change. They won't change. Stop expecting that chick to change. She ain't going to change. Stop expecting that dude to change. He ain't going to change, Miss Lady. Stop expecting friends and families to change. They ain't going to change. They stuck in their ways. They continue to stab you in the back. So treat them like a enemy. Treat them like a foe. And keep them from around you. Because it's survival of the fittest out here. Only the strong survive. And even though coyotes are strong in groups, sometimes they do make the kill. And that's an after pill. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.